Yeah, g'day. It's Sunday the 28th of February. Yeah, I haven't been up here since the 25th of February last year. Yeah, actually I was going to come up yesterday and I was feeling a bit crook, you know. I think I picked up something for the grandkids. And I'll be right, you know how it goes. And I started coming in from the polder, drove up here. And after 15 minutes, man, I was buggered there. So I went home, felt like absolute shit, crashed on the couch, took my sushi rolls out of the pack that I had and managed to eat them, and went to bed. Woke up at 4:30 this morning and thought, hey, I'm not feeling that bad actually. So I had all the pack all packed up, so I just chucked it in the truck and came up. So I started in at 8 o'clock and it's 12:30, so 4.5 hours just cruising, really cruising on the e-bike on Echo, and I used 1 bar, you know, it's got 5 bars of power, you know, battery storage, 1 bar by the time I got to the truss polder, just before the truss polder, so that's really, really good. I'm really pleased about that, so I can go out with reckless abandon, you know. Yeah, so but there's absolutely no water in the polder whatsoever, bone dry. So yeah, it's only ever been like that since the earthquakes. So I think there's an underground flow. Like even when it's been really raining heavy, you always get across the polder now. Like I have been trapped in this hut before. This is years ago, but that'll never happen now unless there's something freak of nature, you know. But the bad side is because there's no water in the polder, there'll be no water flowing into the top end of the lake, and the lake will drain because the lake's up on a plateau, so it drains out, it seeps out. So it could be very murky, and what happens, the lake level drops, then exposes the mud around the side, then you get the nor'wester comes and the waves come and smash on the mud, and this turns into a bloody not a stinking hole, but a dirty lake, you know. And big contrast to what it is. Like Christmas is usually perfect, but so we don't know what we're going to encounter when we get up there. But there's only one way of finding out. So I'm just going to have, well, I just saw my gear out actually. I'll leave my pack here, just take the fishing pack up, bit of food, and head straight up there. So we'll be up there shortly. Yeah, so I might, what I'm going to do is stay here the night and then go up and fish again in the morning and then head out. But if it's not much good up there, I might go up there and fish and then go back to the truss polder and then just head out tomorrow morning, you know. Yeah, so we'll see what happens, you know. Yeah, okay, so I'll give it a good bash, you know, because it's really good to be up here after a bloody year, shit. You know, yeah, anyway, okay, see you at the lake. Bye. Yeah, I just met a chap who went up to the Minchin bib last night. He came up, slept in the truss polder, and then went up to the Minchin bib. Now he's heading back, probably go back to the Casey, and then out tomorrow. But he said there's no flowing in that he could see, and the lake's not too bad, so that'll be interesting. So a wee bit of optimism there. Well, we'll be able to see it in about a quarter of an hour. Well, there it is. Well, it's definitely dropped, but it's not that bad, and the water is still clear, so that's really good. So optimism all over the place, yeah. Yeah, so in about a month from now it'll be about 5 metres or 3 metres lower than this, but no, that could be okay. So we'll get up there and have a look. Yeah, no, I'm very, very pleased. I was thinking the worst, but no, it's okay. Yeah, well, the lake's looking pretty good actually. There's no flow into it, but it's nice and clean. So here we go. I'm almost at Tim's corner, not quite. Yeah, it's a bit weedy out there. So here we go, Tim. I'll see if I can get one in your corner. Okay, this is the first cast, so let's do it. Oh yeah. About 4 times in my life I've caught one first cast here, but not for about the last 10 years. You never know. Nice gentle wind in. Oh, it looks good. It does look good. So pleased I got up here, you know. After yesterday, oh, I was crook as a dog. Oh, I couldn't even push the bike. No. Doesn't look like the first cast is going to do anything. Right, we'll give it a go here. I just saw one jump just down here, so might get a snag because there's weed out there. Must be about time. Come on, buddy. I just had a sleep. Been up since 4:30. Yeah, no go, nothing. But that's all right. I'll give it another bash. Yeah, last time I came up here on the 25th of February last year. Actually, I came up about a week after when I bought my e-bike. But I never got to the lake because the weather came in real shitty. So I thought, bugger this, I'll go back. Then I got a flat tyre, all sorts of stuff. Anyway, last time I came up here, I bought a fly rod up because old Bruce, my mate Bruce, old guy that I met in the hospital when I got my new half knee. Anyway, I used to take him fishing because his wife died of cancer while he was in hospital getting his new knee, you know, poor bugger. Anyway, I used to take him fishing, you know, drive somewhere and take him fishing. Anyway, he had his real bad stroke and he couldn't talk. And then he died. And then he went to Alpine View Rest Home. And he gave me his fly rod. So last time I came up here, I sort of had a bit of a talk to Bruce. I said, come on Bruce, we'll catch a fish on your rod. Anyway, I made that video and I took it round to him. Had the laptop there. I took the you know, the subwoofer and the 2 speakers, the whole deal, and he was sitting there, put it up on his desk here, and he loved it. Hey, it was really, really good. He's smiling away, and I said, oh, can't use a fly rod like you. No. You know, really funny. It was good.
Anyway, then we had the lockdown, so I couldn't go and visit him anymore. And I had a phone call about a month later, so I'll just let you know that Bruce died, you know, which is a bit sad, but at least you got to see the video, you know. Yeah, that was good. Okay, well it's 4:30, so I'll leave here at 6:30. I might leave here at about 7. I might just go back to the, if I don't do any good, it doesn't look like I'm going to. I might go back to the top hut. Really good spot here, out of the wind, you know. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Funny this lake. Sometimes it turns it on, sometimes it doesn't. Usually the best days are when the weather's not that great, bit of chop on the water, you know, a bit of action, and with a good flow flowing in, you know. Yeah, but that's all right. It's always good up here, even if you don't get one, you know. It's just, and it's not just the fishing, you know. It's the total experience, you know. Coming up here, it's a fair way up here. It's a slog to get here, you know, and then spending a night in the hut, having a whiskey. Actually bought a can of this really nice lager, Supero or something. Oh yeah, really nice. So I'm looking forward to that. Got to carry it up here, of course, but nice, eh? Yeah. Anyway, okay, I'm just going to finish this, then I'll go over there and get stuck into it again. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully we're going to get one. Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, I was using this new GoPro here, and the oh, I didn't have the mic on properly. I couldn't switch it on, or I had this external mic and it didn't work. Anyway, so I went round to the through the bush and to the lagoon at the back end of the lake here. I'm just coming up here, and last year on the 19th I was wading through knee-deep water down here. Yeah, just totally different. Just depending on the weather conditions and how much rain there is. But I just noticed all these animal footprints everywhere. Yeah, heaps of them. So there's a lot of animals around here. Yeah, you'll see further on there's clusters of them. And then especially when I walk around the point, it must be bloody highway. Anyway, it's very boggy around here. Look at that. See those footprints down there? Yeah. Anyway, so that was quite good. I remember walking down here on the 19th of February last year, and there was a big trout swimming in here, and I saw one of those black eels in there as well. So, yeah, so it's amazing how it changes, especially when you see this next bit here. I'm going to come up to the riverbed, and there was just nothing in it whatsoever, like completely dry. And so what happens when the river stops flowing? And look at these footprints here. Look at that. I mean, seriously, there are, I mean, it could be the same one coming out and going back, coming out and going back. But here's the riverbed. Now, a year ago, I had to cross that, and it was bloody, just getting past that rock there, that was nearly waist deep, you know, and that was seriously, serious flow. You know, now look at it now, there's nothing there at all. So here's a bit of footage coming up of me walking out last year, this time last year. Here we go. Now I'm walking out of the river, and that's the difference, the same stretch. And if you look over there out to the top left, that's where I was walking towards, you know, that point just before when I walked up to the dry riverbed. So yeah, so it's just quite incredible. And when there's no water in there at all, the lake is still dropping because it's seeping out underneath. Yeah, because it's up on a plateau. But then I found this footage of the fish that I caught last year, because I never posted this video because there's something wrong with it. The audio never came out right. So here's the flow. That's the flow flowing out. And the next minute, here we go here at the top. And I went up the top in Tim's corner there. Yeah, and about second cast, whammo. Yeah, I was into this really nice fish. Yeah, no, I was really pleased about that because I'd lost a big one over the other side. So I came back here and I was just first cast into one. quite often that happens. You go to a new spot, first cast. Anyway, so here we go. Yeah, nice fish. Yeah, it wasn't a huge one, but it was a really good fighter and good condition. So got footage of me dragging that one in. Yeah, and I think I might have had the camera in the wrong place. Oh, it's, yeah, you've only got one shot of the day, you know. Yeah, but that was good. I was rapt about that. Yeah, just to get a good one there. Here we go. Oh yeah, very, very, very nice. Yeah, that's right. I had a backwater there. I swooped around into the backwater. Yeah, that's what you come up here for, eh? You know. It's always exciting when it just strikes it. You know, just take it really hard up there sometimes too. They just bang, they're on. You know. Yeah, it's almost like Carwai at the Waimak mouth. You know, bang. Yeah, hit it hard. Yeah. So that was a good opener that day. Really, really good. Yeah, that's right. Get the old pliers out. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, good stuff. And now we're going back to present time. This was yesterday. Yeah, well, that's the end of last year. There. Oh, that's the eel. That's what, big black eel. That's right. As soon as I caught the fish, let it go. There was an eel. Yeah. Anyway, look at these animal prints here. See, that's a bloody highway. Yeah, bloody amazing. I just really, there's certainly a lot of animal there. If you came up there and camped out, you'd get a deer, guaranteed, I reckon. Yeah. Anyway, so now I'm fishing. Came around here, and I was carrying my action cam in the case on my waist, and it fell out of its holder. The rubber band came off. I knew where to find it, and it was there, so that's all right. Okay, some serious fishing. Oh, here we go. Just like that, eh? Oh, yeah. It's only a little one, but we got one. Woo! First cast over here. Well, how about that? Let's break the dicing. Woohoo! Well, there you go. It's worth coming around here, eh? Oh, I'm pleased about that. Oh, yeah. I want to catch this big granddad. One thing about these fish here, they're lively, they're really lively. Come on, buddy. Come to Papa. Well, actually, it's not too bad, this one. Thought he'd have a good show. Let's get this one in. There you go, buddy. Get the old trusty pliers out. Oh, it's only a little one, but at least I'll crack the ice, eh? There you go, buddy. He's gone. Right. Things certainly liven up after you caught one, eh? Oh, this looks good out here. Looks really good. Yeah, the sandflies weren't so bad over the other side, I know why. They're all over here. Oh, this is just pristine, beautiful. Beautiful Lake Minchin, absolutely lovely. Dead still in the evening. It just looks so good. And it feels so good. Oh, just saw a real big one there, man. Far out. It just swam past me twice, so I think it might have seen me, might have freaked them. They are about. Still one rising out there. I'd like to get one more before I go back to the hut. There's one more, come on! Oh, quiet on the western front. Oh, there's one out there, just under the surface. Okay. The big bubbles are out there. Oh yeah, I just got past it. Never know. This could be the one. Yeah, it's moments like these. That's why you come to places like this. Absolutely beautiful. Real peace. Peace in your heart, peace everywhere. Beautiful. Lovely scenery, apart from the sandflies. Especially when you get it on your tongue, you got to spit them out. We must be getting pretty close to 7 o'clock. Oh well, that's it for the day. It's my lot. Thoroughly enjoyed myself, as I always do up here. Fantastic to be up here again after over a year and 2 days, or a year and 3 days. Yeah, I'll go back. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm heading back to the hut and I'm going to have a beer. Yeah, okay. See you next time. Okay, cheers.